Hi everyone, welcome back to the 2024 Singapore National Scrabble Championship. This is game 8. I'm Vanita from Malaysia, co-commentating with Darren Koo, also from Malaysia. And we are watching a match between Jeremy Koo and Wolfram Ho.
Yes, two players, again, no stranger to the Scrabble community, and both of them doing very, very well on day one. And yeah, I think
Both
we can
taking a
expect.
game off Hubert.
Yeah.
Wolfram has just come off a win from Hubert, so he must be feeling very good.
I think we can expect a very, very good game to end day one for us.
Yeah. Both definitely in top form.
So Jeremy is to start. Didn't draw too well on his first rack, but he does have a few words playable. He's got one vowel, duplicate G's and duplicate L's.
Yeah. Almost bingos. Close.
So he can play something like HAGG. Oh, okay. So he's decided to change, keeping the very strong CHA leaf. And
yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah. Immediately, Wolfram replies with Jite for 40 over points.
So did he pick up a bingo? Can't see what he has there. COP A.
He's got duplicate A's and duplicate E's. I'm not sure if
Okay.
that yields a bingo anyway.
Tay. If he has that, if there's a T there.
No, it's a W. So a W.
It's a W. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
So definitely still have options. Playing parallel to Jipe. Something like WAE.
Yeah.
Or yeah, AWE. This is pretty good. He opens up a
good. Yeah,
space
and
for
he
his
sets up
own
for his H and C, right?
Yeah. So the one thing good about the previous play of just changing and keeping ACH is that the C and the H, and technically most vowels do pair up together well.
Yeah, I mean the leaf was atrocious anyway earlier. 4 consonants. I mean 3 consonants. So
yeah.
That I agree with the changing. I would have changed myself.
Now in this position, would you play AWE or the little more defensive WAE option? Yeah, which is what he's considering now.
Okay, well I play AWE because I do have the letters to go next on that triple.
Okay, so he switched it back up to AWE and committed a play.
Oh.
Interesting. Honestly, I think I don't know. I don't know what I would have played. I might have ended up playing WAE just to take it a little bit more defensive. AWE gives a lot back. I don't know. Maybe it's a
It
it's a
does, but
coin
I
toss
mean,
between the two.
he Wolfram scored 46 for Jive, so I definitely want to be able to catch up quickly.
So Wolfram has an array of options here. He's got the C that plays onto BA, as well as he's got the F onto the left of Jibed, making few. So plenty of options.
He can also just get rid of both his apps with tip coming down from like hooking onto U and D, keeping COR for just like 5 points less. Like he's got Fico on playing off onto the left of Jive for 33, like 5 points more. But I think I like tip keeping COR.
So Tiff definitely scores well and keeps a good lead. It doesn't give away too much either. But Tiff, I mean, his leave or COR doesn't really go anywhere after Tiff.
No, it doesn't. Just
so he is hoping to
I
draw
don't know.
into something.
Or maybe just what do you think of Victor? Victor coming down from few and Victor.
Victor looks good.
Yeah,
I actually like Victor.
High turnover.
Yeah, he puts the R next to the double letter word onto the triple lane.
Yeah, but splashes the board open. So so it's a matter of whether he wants to do that. Oh, free card. Free card coming down on the right of all for 34 points, keeping the F.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I mean, yeah. Isn't this the best here? Free card.
You could probably infer that AWE should have a good 4 tile leave as well for Jeremy. So
that's right. Yes.
You don't want to be opening up too much.
Okay, so tip on the other side. Okay, all right.
Oh wow, interesting. Wondering why would you play on the left side? Does he score more though?
Just 2 points less, that's all. So maybe still keeping the BA open for his C. I mean, I don't know why he would do this, but I guess if he plays on the right, it opens up a bingo line, right? Coming down to youths. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
Okay. Well, this one does the same thing though. It opens up steel on the left side.
Oh, you're right. That's right. You missed that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, all right. So next. Heliac. This looks bingo friendly, but
he has Asial from the F of Tiff coming down onto the triple. That should score him a good 30, 40 points.
Okay, yeah.
But it blows up the whole rack.
Yeah, so this is why Tiff should have been on the other side, right? Because it doesn't open up this triple line here.
Okay, so Jeremy's looking back at the BA play that he opened up for himself the previous turn. So still deciding whether to play long or to play short, something like AH.
Yeah,
AAH.
I mean, for 9 points less, ACEIL is a really nice leaf. But it does leave that, really enticing spot open for the opponent to score, right? Along the edge column.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not just play a show? Take that big score. He needs to catch up. The two blanks are unseen. The four S's are unseen.
He's decided on AAH.
Okay.
Any big difference between playing 1A and instead of 2?
Well, maybe just keeping 2 vowels instead of 3 feels like it's safer. Yeah. Oh, why? Oh, has he changed? Is he changing? Why do we have only 0 on the rack? Or has he played?
I think Wolfram has played COO. Cool.
Oh,
So he could have played in the same spot, extending to Cooze, COOZE, but deciding to hold on to the Z, maybe wants to cash in, or maybe hoping for Jeremy to open up the board so he can cash it in later on.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, and yeah. He could also just maybe come down with, if he picks up a T, maybe come down off or Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think keeping the Z, he's only scoring just 10 points with that Z, right? If he plays Cruise, so
Yeah. Any
almost
interesting
Coliseum.
Yeah, any interesting front hooks of CID?
No.
I mean, like a 5-letter front hook of CID.
Oh, right. Okay. There must be something. Metroside? I don't know. Is that good?
I know 4-letter words like genocide, but let me see if there's any 5-letter.
Check this out.
All right,
there's a lot. There are 23. So acaricide, algicide, bullycide, ethnocide, feticide,
Yeah, that's a lot.
fungicide, germicide, herbicide, larvicide, matricide, menticide, multicide, parasite, petricide, pesticide there, prolicide, sporicide, tenuicide, uxoricide, verbicide, vermicide, bulbicide, and weedicide. There you go.
Yeah, so a lot of different ones, and
many options there. Yeah. Will we see any of these come down?
Very interesting to see. I don't think that part of the board is going to get blocked, so it's probably going to stay open.
I mean, yeah, unless something could come down alongside OF, the 2 ops, but it could stay open. Yes. So here, the best move is, or at least the highest scoring move is Muley. Not a very, common 5. Oh, is he playing that? No, he's playing Muley for 31, keeping CO.
Oh, wow, I totally forgotten the Bahu hook. So
Emu looks good as well. Like 2 points less, keeping COIL looks pretty good as well.
Yeah, and I like
AE,
the placements of the E. Yeah, AE.
Yeah,
very defensive.
No danger of anything coming down there. So also both players keeping the board very tight. After Emu, we're just going to have, you need an S to get any kind of decent score, unless you plonk down one of the sides.
Okay, we actually might see Wolfram blocking the side hooks now because he has the D and the ZO. D and the O. Something like Dozer should be able to play coming down on the left.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the only scoring spot here now? Or yeah, maybe he can also play under or, put the D there. But he does have. Oh, wait, he has the T. Oh, he's one letter away from toast.
Toast. Yeah.
Toazed. So do you think that he might keep the T to come
Okay.
down with the Z?
Well, he's already kept the Z for one turn. I'm not sure if he's going to keep it for another turn. He might just opt to cash it in now. He scores 40 over points, so probably more than enough to justify the play.
So he's got but he's got sided and dose or dozer. So maybe dozer, sided and dozer.
Okay. It scores a little bit more, I think. Probably.
Yeah. And then if he actually plays sided and dozer, then you have larvae sided, which is the only one that takes the D. Yeah. Then you're left with only larvae sided. Out of all the 23 that I read out just now, only one takes the D.
Okay, so he's decided on cider and res.
Okay.
Probably holding on to the O to parallel next to res in the next turn. Does anything go in front of cider now? I don't think so. Does it?
We can check. Nothing. So rest in peace. Extension to 8A. Oh, no, takes E, right?
Yeah, I think it takes a E and it takes a D as well.
A D.
And the D takes another hook, which is a E, which
Okay.
is a dead word, I think.
It would. Yeah, past tense of nil.
So Wolfram has pent dog on his rack. Oh, interesting. What res does to the board is that so previously you only get a hook onto side, which is things like sided and cider and sides.
yeah,
But
yeah.
now with the R,
Yes.
he opens up for the A front hook of acider.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it very interesting if either one is going to see this now.
Yeah.
I definitely did not think of it when I first saw cider. So
Yeah, wondering. Oh, he sees dopant that plays on the right side, but it's a little bit too open, so he's opted for a shorter word of dopa,
okay, it's nice.
keeping GNT. I think this is better.
Yeah, scores well.
Doesn't really open
Puts
up the
him a
board.
bingo ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah, but definitely if he knew, like if he saw cider, then adopt for the same points, keeping GN would actually keep the board really tight.
Yeah, that would have, and that scores a lot as well.
Yeah, but it's okay because now there's an opening, there's an S hook, and then so if Jeremy were to bingo to null, keeping the D for that nulled hook might have been something.
Yeah, because he could have played in that same spot something like Gapo, GAPO,
Yeah,
keeping T and D.
yeah, keeping the D for nulled. But yeah, if someone likes a tight game, then adopt alongside who.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, Wolfram has drawn into his leaf of NGT. He has drawn AEI blank. Amazing. Sometimes when the tiles wants you to have it, then you have it. Yep, just a closer up look of what it looks like. And Jeremy has just opened up the board with Quip.
Yeah, now the board is like splashed open. So you have equip, you have all those filter, the QU filters, you have the hook under null, you have the hook of ends, like bingo coming down to ends, bingo coming down, bingo ending with an A or AD, or even something like oversaw and acider. So yeah, wide open now.
So we know for a fact that Wolfram is definitely going to play a bingo. Question is which one and in which placement. So he's got bingos onto the queue of Quip. He's got bingos to the cider hook that we talked about. He even has bingos underneath of null. So plenty of options. Even ENDS. So we'll see which one he opts for. Wolfram
Which
just
would
taking
you
his time.
play? What would you play?
I think if I see the bingo underneath of null, I will probably take that one. It scores quite high and doesn't give away too much.
The gainers? Are you talking about gainers?
Yeah, something like gainest.
Gainers does expose the triple though, like
Yeah, but the J
like,
and the Z
yeah.
both played, so I wouldn't be too afraid, I think.
Probably the most defensive will be something coming down to ends.
Yeah, that would be the most defensive, I guess.
Yeah, so I am inclined to go with that.
What would be the point sacrifice?
Not much.
Okay, like 6 points.
So like Tajin is 76, so just a 1 point sacrifice from compared to gainers, just 6 points.
Okay. So he's opted for TZIGANE. It's pointed the Z.
Is that a Z or a NS?
So Wolfram is pointed to the Z, so I am thinking it's a Z.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
A little smile on Wolfram's face as he plays down his bingo. Can't say the same for Jeremy.
No, he's just extended his lead here.
So putting the Z there actually is quite defensive in its own way.
Yeah, limits the scoring of. But yeah, I mean, there's still big scores coming down from A1 with some scoring tiles.
Yeah. So he puts Jeremy in a position where he has to choose either one of it. So putting the Z there in that position kind of limits your opponent from playing entirely parallel to your bingo. So he will have to choose either the one next to the G or the one coming down from A1, which leaves you the chance to kind of take either one of it.
This must be very frustrating for Jeremy having this almost bingo rack here. I mean, I think like it looks like Nice for 32 or Recoin or Sane coming down from A1. It's best here to catch up. Like, I mean, I think he needs to score. Like, he just can't, just can't balance at this point. He needs to score as well, or he'll be too far behind. So,
Something like knees, maybe?
Yeah, knees keeping OR. There are still lots of E's in the back, like 5 E's unseen. So, or would you just play 6 and hope to grab that unseen blank? Keeping E, just E, recoin, keeping E.
Where does he play? Recoin?
Same spot, A1. Oh, sorry, no, it can't because of the Z, right? Yeah, so knees, I guess knees is the only thing that goes down there.
Yeah. Not too much available from Jeremy's perspective. Other than knees, I don't see where else he can score.
Yeah, I think knees is just the best one here.
So he does still have lanes open, so he shouldn't be too worried. So like E and D, that lane is still available. Underneath of null is still available. So it shouldn't be it doesn't need to open up another lane at the moment. He can still work with whatever's on the board.
Oh, he's a requit good.
Requip? Not that I know of.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
Re-equip maybe?
Now I was thinking like then you can hook an R next to equip, but no, it's not good.
Jeremy just kind of taking his time because it is another crucial move here. He's 100 points down. Doesn't want to go too far back. So also knowing that anything that he plays here would affect the way the board was shaped. Maybe he's considering something like QIN, maybe. Okay, so he's looking at Recoin. I'm not sure where Recoin plays.
Yeah. Oh, recoin. No, so I guess he hasn't seen knees yet, because I think if you see knees, you just play knees, right?
Yeah.
Or he must be still thinking that, okay, do I just balance? Because, you have an almost bingo rack. But the highest he's going to get from, like, if he tries to balance, it's not going to score much.
So he's arranged Nori now. Nori plays very nicely onto the right of Zhu, making Zun.
Oh, yeah, very nice. Yeah. Yeah. And opens up, 2 S hooks.
Yeah, opens up another lane.
Yeah.
Nori takes an A at the back, so you got Nori
At the
as
back,
well.
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's actually quite beautiful.
All right, so it looks like he is putting down Nori.
Okay, yeah, very nice. I like this. Yeah, so now he's got an A hook, he's got the S hook, he's got an E and D hook for under null, and also an S hook under null.
Yeah,
So
I
he
like
can
this
still
one.
come back. Yeah, he can still come back. Oh, good.
Meanwhile, Wolfram's got a good rack. He has the ERS and an X to go with it, and the I. Should be able to play something and balance out pretty easily. So I think he's considering something like Redux, right, to the U of equip, just to close up that part of the board.
Yeah, it's a great leaf, IRS. Yeah, why not, right? Or if he plays Rex for 18, 10 points less, he keeps DEIRS.
Yeah, so I was looking at that actually. Like, I think you could warrant the point sacrifice with DIERS. I think you're probably going to bingo almost 80%
Yeah,
of the time.
exactly. Yeah, loads of A's there in the bag, loads of O's, T's, N's. I think I'm taking racks for 18, 10 points less, and keeping cider.
Yeah. He's looking at 6 now in the same position for like 40 points. But like what you mentioned, I might just go for racks. I think IDERS yields you a
Okay.
bingo almost every other time.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and then you catch up after that, right? So because he needs to catch up, he's 110 behind. If he takes 6 now for 42, he does catch up. Then he's just 70 behind, but no guarantee of being going on the next move.
No, 6 is on Wolfram's rack, so Wolfram's ahead.
Oh wait, no, have I missed something again? Um,
So 6 scores 42 for Wolfram. That will put him about 120 points up.
all right, sorry, I didn't put down Nori. And
Okay, so Wolfram decides to go for the points. And he plays 6, scoring a very nice 42 points. Actually, that's a 24 points sacrifice if you play Rex. So maybe he's weighed out the options and realized that 6 scores a bit too much to let go. And DERR is not the worst leaf. He could draw into something. Again, the NOUL hope is still there.
yeah, and yeah, so I got a bit confused. I thought that we were looking at Jeremy's rack, but it was actually Wolfram, so that changes things a little bit. I might still have played racks because I'm definitely been going on the next move, right? So I might still have decided on racks.
Yeah.
RAX keeping cider, yeah. But no, yeah, he can't go wrong here. He's like way ahead, and just putting on the pressure with 6 scoring 42, and he could still pick up a decent bingo rack. So with DRR, sorry, we completely missed.
So in this position, I was thinking of AGIO from Jeremy, but now that he's played OE, actually OE does look quite nice as well. I think AGIO basically kills off that side of the board, but he's played OE, not the best lead, but he's opened up another lane. So you never know. He could draw into a
That's
bingo
right.
that plays
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely. I think OE is superior to a Geo.
So we'll see if opening up that lane, that part of the board will pay dividends later on.
Yeah, so he did pick up like bingo friendly letters, almost a bingo. Could have had a bingo, but he doesn't. Aha, co-op, nice. I forgot about the T hook of Coop. So he had murder for, oh no, not really. He had term for 32, coming down from A1 TURME, keeping DR, but I guess he just doesn't want to open up the board.
So yeah, he's opting for third, and this forces Jeremy himself to open up the board with race. This could backfire, depends on what Wolfram's draw is. Wow, and Wolfram's drawn into Lamiter. Does
Poor
that meter clear
Jeremy.
anyway?
No. No, wow. Such a nice rack, but it's not going down anywhere.
This Wolfram might consider blocking that spot that
Yeah,
just opened.
I think he's going to do that. He's going
Something
to
like
take out.
Mesa or something. He might be forced to block that spot.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Okay, now that everything's so open, right? Spots.
Is it worth blocking?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. So all the other spots require S, right? Zunes requires an S. ISO requires an S. And yeah, so maybe because unless Jeremy has an S, he's not bingoing. So because otherwise, maybe something like Trema, TREMA from A1 for
Okay.
32,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
scores.
But yeah, but then if the only hooks are S hooks, then yeah, maybe it's worthwhile just blocking, this E, this floating E here.
And considering that Jeremy played OE in that position, you could almost be certain that he does have an S, because the OE plays in the exact same spot, but like one placement down.
One
for
placement
more
down.
points.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can almost be sure that he does have an S.
So in that case, then going for the score, just go for the score, right? Trema 32, and because the board is splashed open, so why not go for the score and just race ahead?
Yep, that makes sense. I think Tremor is probably the highest scoring move that he has.
Yeah, there's also metal and Noria, but I mean that's just opening up that triple line unnecessarily.
Wow. And he has opted for opening up the triple line.
The triple line unnecessarily, okay. But it keeps a better lead. It keeps RE though.
Yes, it does. And wow, Jeremy has a pretty bad rack. AIIEE. So wasting no time, he puts down Kite. And we're back to Wolfram. There's still one blank unseen. And just as I say it, there it is on Wolfram's rack. And he has spotted the 7.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, good game.
Good game. So it looks like his metal position paid off. He's drawn the other S and a blank to go with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's drawn 2 S's and the blank to go with it. So maybe he had some psychic, he like, I knew I was going to draw the 2 S's and a blank. So I might as well just open up for myself now.
Yeah, like a magnet. Metal. Drawing those S's and blank.
And I love how he playing the bingo that he has ranged puts the V in that spot, which basically kills the entire side of the board. Like everything just working out.
Exactly. Yeah, and then Jeremy's play of kite though just now also took out that line at the bottom to the E.
Yeah.
So then now there's only one bingo spot left after Versins, which is down to the ISO.
Well, to be fair, in Jeremy's position, I'm not sure what other options he had worth considering. Because he did have a pretty bad rack.
It was a tough position.
But
What
Wolfram
about?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was wondering about a side burning his S but opening up the board earlier. But I mean, yeah, I mean it doesn't keeping the S was definitely better.
Yeah, I think the S on this board is very crucial.
Yeah.
So Wolfram just taking his time. I think suddenly he arranged versins so quickly that he's now doubting himself.
Oh.
But I guess it's coming down.
Oh.
No? Oh, wow. Look at that. So he just puts the S down. Honestly, I'm not too sure what I would make of this if I was playing him. Like, what is happening? He just puts down an S
And
and
leaves metals open and leaves metal
yeah,
open,
he
right?
just left metals open. I'll be
What
so
is this?
confused. I'm like, what is happening? I will be so confused. Oh gosh. I I honestly do not know what is going through Jeremy's mind right now.
And sadly for Jeremy, there's no bingo on his rack. So he's continuing to be plagued by non-bingo racks and almost bingo. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I can only think that Wolfram wasn't sure of versins.
I mean, that has to be the only
That
explanation for that move.
yeah, that has to. And of all things, he plays the S there. So like, I don't. I'm so confused. If I'm Jeremy, I'm so confused. I was like, what is happening? It's like this game
No,
is
I think
already
for if
over.
you were Jeremy, you just say, okay, game over.
Yeah.
Because the only way he is not hooking the S onto metals is if he has the other S and the other blank.
Or both.
And both, yeah, both. You know, the other S and the other blank, because otherwise he's definitely shutting down. If you are more than 100 hit, you are shutting down that line. If you do not have the other S and other blank, so Jeremy knows this is, game over.
But like, even that S play though, he could have put anything else, anywhere else. Interesting, he puts the S there though. I'd like to, I mean, like, if you get the chance to just have a quick one with Wolfram after the game, like, why did he decide to put the S there? Maybe he was afraid that Jeremy was going to score big there with the S. I don't know.
Oh, and the K, as something with SK perhaps was what he was. Oh, but no, but even with the S there, he could still long down the K after that.
Exactly.
So,
So I'm not sure what is happening.
okay, is he going to be sure of variance? Variance.
So he has
Oh,
another bingo.
nervous. Sorry, nervous is.
Right. So no. So he plays REV. Okay.
So he had nervous, right?
Yeah. But again, probably not too sure of nervous. Oh, for all you know, he is not sure of metals, although that'll be very unlikely.
What? Metals?
Yeah, I think he should know metals, right? Because
Yeah,
I don't know,
for sure.
but
So I
we'll
think
find out.
nervous. He wasn't sure of. Because nervous is the only bingo on that rack, and he probably wasn't sure of nervous. So, or has he mistracked? And he thinks that he's got the last S.
That'll be interesting too. Okay, so I can see that Wolfram is drawn into another easy bingo rack. He should be able to spot the bingos. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in this move. So Jeremy himself has drawn into a bingo, but unfortunately it doesn't play anywhere.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't fit.
So both players, or
Oh, it's so
rather,
frustrating for
yeah,
Jeremy. It just doesn't go anywhere.
exactly. And he
Oh, this must
puts
be like
down.
the worst game of the tournament for Jeremy. Just so like
So he plays the H and keeps EGIRST. I'm not too sure about that leave, but I hope he draws into a bingo.
Yeah, because he also had like hug, right? Hug
Yeah, he
at
had
the same
hug
spot.
or even just UG. I think EHIRST might be more, might have more bingos. I don't know. Okay, so we know for sure Wolfram's got a.
That
Okay,
Wolfram is sure of metals.
okay. We can confirm now that it was not metals that he was not sure of. We can now confirm. And
Yeah, I think he just wasn't sure of nervous and versins. And I mean, being ahead, he didn't really have to risk it. So,
yeah,
um,
can we confirm what the blank is?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it could be it could be any of the
Yeah,
vowels if you think about it, almost.
yeah, except for the E. Yeah, it can be anything but the E. So I've just put an I there.
Okay,
For now.
so lingers is the play.
Lingers, all right. Okay, thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lingers. It's confirmed. So if he had maybe thrown off the G, he may have a bingo now. Not that it's going to win him the game, but it would have helped close the gap.
Okay. Well, he has drawn into another bingo, but he doesn't play anywhere again. And it's Wolfram's turn to go. I think at this point, the game is pretty much done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think 2 rounds ago it was done. Think tayo foul. Mm. Oh yeah, so a vowel. Oh no. No. Um, what
So
do you do here?
where did Jeremy play? He played BG.
Yeah, beg through the E of Deke.
Okay.
Okay, so Wolfram taking out the S hook there.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. So only one bingo line left.
And oh wow, he actually empties the
One
bag.
bingo. Oh, okay. But I think he's
Interesting.
safe. I mean, he's gonna win anyway.
Yeah.
So
So now again for what, the second or third time in this game, Jeremy has a homeless bingo.
even without Bao, it would have been homeless.
Yeah.
So very sad state of affairs here. Jeremy probably wants to just end this game and forget it and move on because it's been excruciating.
Yeah. So with this game concluding, we can safely say that Wolfram is gonna take this one, and he is gonna finish the day with. I just realized that he has a 5.5 wins before this game started. Having a draw with Marlon. So
So he's just played a phony because I think Tyne is the one that doesn't take the S. Is it on hold? Yeah, it's
yeah, I
on
think it's
hold.
on hold. Yeah.
It's on hold.
Well, Wolfram can afford the challenge. So this win is going to put Wolfram on 6.5 wins. Just a half win ahead of Jeremy. And depending on what is the result of Jianrong's game, he is playing Ken Bun. So if Jianrong doesn't win his game, then Wolfram will be on top after day one with 6.5 wins. Okay, and we are back into the game. Wolfram successfully challenges tie-ins.
Okay. And oh, that was very fast. That went very fast. Yetis
Okay.
and tails. That's the end of the game. Oh, and the end of day one with a win by Wolfram Pole. So let's go to the standings. So after round 7, Jeremy and Jenrong were on 6-1 each, and Wolfram was on 5.5. So now Wolfram, unless Jenrong won his game, Wolfram will be at the top of the leaderboard.
Yep, he should be on 6.5 wins.
6.5.
Jeremy
So
just a half game behind.
yes, and then it's down to Jenrong, whether Jenrong won his game. Oh, Marlon has crept up the rankings, the standings, and is at 4th place after round 7.
Yep, and yeah, so Marlon also doing very well. Hubert.
And we haven't seen Wei Bin at all.
Yeah,
So
Wei Bin. So he had a pretty rough start at the beginning, but he's clawing his way back up. He's in 8th position.
He's climbing. Yeah. So the youngsters are definitely taking their game to the veterans.
I guess the top 3-5 players are all the younger players, and then you have some veterans like Chia and Marlon, and of course Hubert as well.
Yeah.
So
and
Hubert started with
Cameron
4 wins and now is on 4-3. So we'll see if he won the last game.
Yeah, they're not very far behind. I mean, it's very tight. So,
Yeah.
6.5. They're all just like, within a half point or 1 point of each other. So it's still all very exciting. And
7 players
going
on
into
4 wins.
closing the end of day 1. Okay, right. Okay. So we just got a word from Jay from behind the scenes that Wolfram wasn't sure if Versins was valid without the E, which is why he didn't play it.
And Andrew in the chat points out that tie-ins, TYINS, is good in CSW 24. So
oh, is it going to become good? Right, okay.
Yeah. I guess Jeremy is already playing ahead of his time, playing next year's lexicon.
Yeah, or maybe he's been following David Sutton. You see, this is why I've not been following David Sutton, because I'm afraid of this very thing.
Yeah. But good to know.
His updates. Have you seen his updates in the Vesper group? He's been posting little stories about the new lexicon.
Okay.
And I've made it a point not to look at them yet.
Well, at least now we know that tie-ins is going to come up in CSW 2024.
Which is good. Yeah. We don't need that kind of uncertainty.
So this pretty much wraps up all the 8 games for day 1 in the Singapore Nationals 2024. Vanita, any words for what we have seen this today?
Oh, I mean, such amazing games, especially the last 4. The 3 before this. I mean, this was I don't think Jeremy had a chance mid-game onwards. But yeah, the games 5, 6, and 7, if you didn't catch that, you should definitely go back and look for them on YouTube and watch them, because those were really tense and exciting. and really top level games. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited about tomorrow. It's all very tight, so there's no way of knowing who's going to take this.
I think
Competition is very stiff.
the champion, we might even only find out going into the last game of the tournament. So that shows how tight it's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case. So thanks everyone for watching along. Darren,
yes.
do you have any thoughts on today's games?
Nothing too surprising. Definitely was looking forward to some high level games, which we did get.
Yep.
And again, our top seeds are not at the top. That goes to show the level of caliber of these players. Even if you are ranked 5th or 6th, you stand every other chance of winning the whole thing.
Yeah, very exciting because we have like 2 of the top players in the world, Wavin and Hubert in this field. And then the youngsters are really taking their fight to them. So
correct. And
yeah, definitely bodes well for the future of Singapore Scrabble.
And if you guys are new to the scene or just following the Singapore Scrabble, they do have a very active scene in Singapore. So do follow them on their Facebook channel, on their what other sites do they have? Instagram as well, WhatsApp. Yeah, every other month they are having tournaments and activities. So do tune in. For us as well, we have our own scene here in Malaysia. So if you guys are ever in the area, do call us up to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and we will be in touch.
Okay, so yeah, so I think we can wrap up today's games. Thank you for following along today, and we will see you guys at 10:30 tomorrow, right? That's when we are starting. Can you confirm that?
I think it is 10:15. Okay.
10:15, yeah. So we'll be starting at 10:15 tomorrow, and we'll see you all then. All right, goodbye.
See you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.